I'm Chris Rice, Patty, Master Scuba Diver Trainer.
I'm CJ Rice, Dive Master.
I'd like to welcome you to Above Below H2O. What you're about to see is done by trained professionals. Please do not attempt this on your own, especially if you've not had the proper training. It is extremely dangerous if you do not have the proper training.
Do not do this at home.
That's right. Do not do this. Let's go diving.
Above and Below H2O is brought to you by Part City, Disc Dupers, Macaulay Siding and Windows, Maximum Sight Design.
Here we are at the Tennessee Aquarium in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Have you ever wondered what the day of a volunteer diver is like? Well, this week we're going to show you what the day of a volunteer diver is like at the Tennessee Aquarium. Our day starts off as we have a briefing before our dive. Our DSO, Mark Craven, will walk us through what section in the aquarium we're going to clean. There are 6 divers at the aquarium every day. 5 of us are going to get in and do maintenance on the exhibit. We'll scrub in a certain section and then clean windows. CJ, Robin, Samantha, and myself have been volunteer at the Tennessee Aquarium for about 8 years now. This is a wonderful opportunity to get in here and experience saltwater diving in Tennessee. This exhibit is 618,000 gallons of salt water, roughly about 60 feet wide, 100 feet long, and 32 feet deep. As we enter the exhibit, we'll work our way over to the section that has been designated to be cleaned that day. You'll notice we've got 2 safety divers with white PVC pipes. This is to make sure that no one kicks or disrupts the sharks. There are 6 sharks in this tank, and they have a set pattern that they'll normally flow around. When this tank is fed every day, there's always a certain amount of food that settles on the bottom. And you'll notice our divers are scrubbing in between the cracks and crevices to get the food suspended again. And the reason for that is the filtration system on this exhibit, that water is exchanged about 4 times an hour. You can see the sediment floating in there now. And that'll go to the filter system and be trapped and filtered out, and then the water brought back clean. Notice in between these sea fans, the debris that's coming up. Look at all that. That's how we maintain this tank. Get that clean and get that up so we can keep the tank clean. Again, our safety diver just kind of keeps an eye over everybody and makes sure that they don't kick a shark. You'll see a couple of sections where we'll hold the diver's feet down, or we might even divert the shark. We would never actually touch the sharks with these poles. They are called bump sticks, but what we'll do is put it up and watch. We'll put it out there and hold the diver's feet down so they don't kick the sand tiger. Or we could stick that up and allow the shark then to feel it from its lateral line, and he'll change his course or alter his course pattern so that he does not run into that pole. We kind of use it like a fence. We're not worried about these sharks being ferocious or anything like that. These guys are very docile, very easy to work with. And notice using the pole to detour the shark from his previous course. There are roughly 3,500 fish in this exhibit, anywhere from 60 to 66 different species. These are the same species that you would find. This exhibit is modeled after an actual location, the Flower Garden Banks National Marine Sanctuary, which is in the Gulf of Mexico, about 100 miles off the coast of Texas. And it is the healthiest coral reef in the Northern Hemisphere, where Samantha thinks that my hair is out of line, so she's going to give me a good hair brushing. Notice the debris that's coming up off of that brain coral. Now, there is no live coral in this exhibit for several reasons. Coral is very fragile, and it would be very devastating to an ecosystem to take that much coral out of an ecosystem. We clean the windows every day as well because sediment does accumulate on the windows, and when you go to the aquarium, we want you to be able to look in the exhibit and see the fish and not have to see dirty windows. Yes, Robin, I do windows. There's somewhere between 12 and 15 windows in this exhibit. Some candy canes, some in the caverns below, and several that look in through the side. Again, it's very important that we clean these up every day, especially the candy canes or those in the cavern because of the sediment falling down on them in the gravel. Something our divers enjoy doing after we've done our scrubbing and window cleaning is spending a little bit of time looking for shark's teeth. The sharks have roughly between 300 and 400 teeth in their mouth. They're constantly growing new teeth. Now hang around, guys. Next we come back, we're going to show you two of the dive shows, one for CJ and one for myself, and then we'll have an interview with our DSO, Mark Craven, let you know what it takes to become a volunteer diver at the Tennessee Aquarium.
Hey, guess what? You can tweet us. Tweet me at Above and Below CJ.
You can tweet me at Above and Below CR.
Keep tweeting. Tweet, tweet.
Changing your own motor oil can save you money and time, but it can also be messy. From the moment the drain plug comes out until the last quart is added, it's anyone's guess where the oil will land. Keep it clean, quick, and easy with an oil change kit from Part City Auto Parts on sale for $5, including shop towels, a funnel, drain pan, and hand cleaner.
Cumberland Auto Parts, 718 West Avenue, Crossville, and 6149 South York Highway, Clark Range. Your Part City Auto Parts store.
Part City.
Hello, I'm Harry McCulley with McCulley Siding and Windows. Now ladies, I know you're all about your home looking its best. Whether it's replacement windows, siding, vinyl deck and railings, redecorating your kitchen or bathroom, or adding your own beautiful Better Living sunroom. At McCulley's, we know what you like and offer exclusive quality products and professional installation by our certified installers. Come see our showroom or go to McCulleySiding.com. Remember, we make home improvement easy. McCulley Siding and Windows, Crossville, Tennessee.
Need a website for your business? Maximum Site Design. Complete web design responsive with all current devices, desktops, smartphones, and tablets. With our SEO experience, we will move your business website to the top of the search engines. Visit us at MaximumSiteDesign.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Tennessee Aquarium Ocean Journey and our Secret Reef exhibit. My name is Carol, I'm one of the educators here, and in just a minute or two we're going to be joined by two of over 150 volunteer divers that help us out here at the Tennessee Aquarium. Now while we're waiting for them to get up, here they come. We've got CJ and Chris today. Father-son pair. They come down here from, I believe, Crossville, Tennessee. We get divers from all over, as far as Atlanta. Don't kick that shark. All right. Hello, Chris. CJ, how are you?
Doing good. How's everybody out there today?
Great.
Everybody's hearing you loud and clear.
Well, welcome to the Secret Reef. You have found it.
But what's the big secret?
Well, you have found it. This is the Secret Reef right here. It holds many different secrets.
Well, give us a hint.
Well, one of our secrets here is we actually make this saltwater 100 foot long, 32 feet deep, 28 foot wide. Now, if you take the depth out of that equation, it's the same size as a basketball court.
So that is a big exhibit.
Has
And
anybody been next door?
have you all been next door yet? Anybody?
No.
Doesn't look like it.
Now, think about this. You see all the tanks next door. Every bit of the water, even the rest of the water in this building, if you take all that water and put this one tank, you still wouldn't fill this tank up. 618,000 gallons, just one tank.
And we started out with fresh water from the city. We took out the chlorine and the fluoride because the fish don't go for that. And we put in 100,000 pounds of salt, plus 11 other minerals to get this just right for all these fish. And talking about all these fish, that was a big shark, wasn't it?
Carol, you just told me before the show that was dogfish.
Dogfish, yes. Well, that was their original name. Shark is from the Aztec shock. And I guess I shocked you, huh?
You did. Is anybody afraid of sharks out there?
Anybody afraid of sharks? We got a couple, yeah.
Should I be afraid of the shark in here? I see a lot of heads shaking. You know what? I'm actually not afraid of sharks. There's over 400 different species of sharks. They range from 3 inches to over 30 feet long. Now, I love sharks. Out of all those sharks, there's actually only a handful. About 5 sharks have been known to be aggressive. There's only 3 reasons why they've been known to be aggressive. And number 1 is mistaken identity. You know, most people don't really think about this, but sharks hunt where fish are. And fish are found in shallow water. All these fish you see here are reef fish. And reefs are usually really shallow. Now, in shallow water, when you go to the beach, next time you go to the ocean, look down in the water and see if you can see your feet. I just came back from the beach and you can't see, but maybe a foot below you. So the water's really murky. When sharks hunt, they're after the prey, the fast movement, and sometimes they mistake you for what the fish they're chasing. But don't worry, sharks don't like to taste our blood, and they don't like us for the fact that we're bony. Sharks can't handle a lot of bones with their teeth digging cartilage. The number 2 reason for aggression is spearfishing. Now, has anybody ever went spearfishing?
Anybody gone spearfishing here? Nope.
Well, there's 2 things that people don't know about with spearfishing. One is sharks can smell just 1 drop of blood from about a mile away. And also, look at this shark. You see this line that's cut the shark right in the middle? That line is called a lateral line. Now, the little fish, whenever you spear it, it sends a vibration out in the water. And to all the other fish around, that's a warning sign saying, hey, I'm injured, leave the area, get away. Now, to a shark, that's ringing a dinner bell saying, hey, there's an injured fish. If he's hungry, he's going to come looking for that injured fish. They can sense that vibration in the water from about a mile away. So if you ever get a chance to go spearfishing, make sure you please take the fish to the top of the boat. Get it out of the water, because there is going to be a hungry shark if he's in the area. And the 3rd reason is curiosity.
What kind of shark is this? Tell us a little bit about it.
This shark right here is a sand tiger shark. They're very well known for the teeth that's coming out of their mouth protruding. Something interesting about this shark too. This shark only gives birth to 2 pups. And the reason for this is the other pups inside of it will be eaten by their brother or sister, whichever 2 is born. That's how they live inside the womb.
That's pretty cool. Now, would we find a place that looks like this out in the wild anywhere, CJ?
Well, that is our biggest secret of the secret reef here. About 600, about 200 miles off the coast of Texas is a place called the Flower Garden Banks National Marine Sanctuary. And if you see this is a representation of this place. This gray coral here is a representation of several thousands of years of growth. This place has all this kind of coral you see out there. But this place is out in the middle of the ocean where most all your other reefs are found around land. But what's even more special about this reef here, it has about 50% live coral.
Our tank is 618,000 gallons here at the aquarium. How much does that water weigh, do you think?
Changing your own motor oil can save you money and time, but it can also be messy. From the moment the drain plug comes out until the last quart is added, it's anyone's guess where the oil will land. Keep it clean, quick, and easy with an oil change kit from Part City Auto Parts on sale for $5, including shop towels, a funnel, drain pan, and hand cleaner.
Cumberland Auto Parts, 718 West Avenue, Crossville, and 6149 South York Highway, Clark Range. Your Part City Auto Parts store.
Part City.
Hello, I'm Harry McCulley with McCulley Siding and Windows. Now ladies, I know you're all about your home looking its best. Whether it's replacement windows, siding, vinyl deck and railings, redecorating your kitchen or bathroom, or adding your own beautiful Better Living sunroom. At McCulley's, we know what you like and offer exclusive quality products and professional installation by our certified installers. Come see our showroom or go to McCulleySiding.com. Remember, we make home improvement easy. McCulley Siding and Windows, Crossville, Tennessee.
Crossville Scuba Center. If you're into scuba diving or want to get into the sport, we have all the equipment to get you started. From masks, fins, and snorkels to regulators, VCs, and wetsuits, we have everything you need to make your scuba experience the best it can be. Crossville Scuba Center, 931-456-0128.
Our 618,000 gallon aquarium tank here at Chattanooga Aquarium weighs 5,613,800 pounds. It's a lot of water. Think about that as you're walking underneath the tunnel when you visit us here at the aquarium.
And CJ, father and son team in the water, two of over 150 volunteer divers that help us out here at the aquarium. How are you doing, Chris?
Hello, Carol.
Hello there.
Hello, all you Tennessee Aquarium visitors. Hello, sweetheart. How are you today?
Oh.
You want me to go away? Is that what you're telling me? Well, I'll go right over here and sit down.
So while you're getting in place there, what is CJ doing with that big stick?
His mama told him to beat me. Can you do this? Can you do this? Well, Carol, that stick is kind of misleading. That's called a boat stick, and it's actually for the protection of the sharks in this exhibit. It's not to protect me. Can you imagine that?
No, I can't. I always thought sharks were after people.
I'm expendable. I'm one of 170 volunteer divers. We only have 6 sharks, so we definitely got more divers to throw away than sharks.
But seriously, are these dangerous sharks?
Carol, if they were hungry, they might be something to worry about, but they're not. Sharks really don't care about eating people, and unfortunately, when sharks are hungry, they do occasionally mistakenly bite people. But as far as one, sharks are not interested in eating us. Yes, this is a sand tiger, and have you guys been to other aquariums around the United States or in different parts of the world? Anybody been to like Ripley's or Atlanta? Yeah, no, maybe. Okay, well, most all aquariums should have this species of shark because they're very easy to work with. They are extremely intelligent.
Very cool. Now the sand tiger shark that just went by is just about ready to lose a tooth. How many teeth do these guys lose?
Well, these guys grow teeth throughout their life. You'll notice he lacks appendages in order to grab a hold of his food and hold it while he eats it. So he depends upon his teeth to hold his food while he consumes it. Well, of course, you can imagine if he were to bite down on the squirrelfish or on the jacks, they're going to try to get away. Well, fortunately for the sand tiger, if he loses a tooth, he's got a new one ready to come in. And you'll notice looking in that shark's mouth, he's got about 4 rows of teeth. So he can actually have upwards of 20,000 teeth in his lifetime.
Wow, that is a lot of teeth. Now, how many sand tigers do we have?
We have 4 of them, and they're all 4 males. And then we have 2 sandbars, and they're both females.
The sandbars are the ones that hang out towards the back more often while the divers are. Oh, there's one right there. There's one right
They're the
there.
faster swimmers of the bunch.
Mark, what does it take for a diver to become part of the team here at the aquarium?
Well, first off, you've got to be certified to dive. You have to have a class and certification card in your pocket when you come to the aquarium. We also require that you're 18 years of age minimum, and then there's an application process as well as an evaluation to get into the program.
So any of the recognized affiliation dive societies will work now?
Yes,
SSI?
all of the nationally recognized organizations such as NAUI, PADI, SSI, those folks.
Okay, so they would turn in an application then on the webpage, or?
Yes, actually we do have a page for the dive program, volunteer interest group. If from the home page there's a tab called Get Involved, and you can follow those links to the volunteer dives section.
How often throughout the year do you recruit for divers?
We recruit once a year, generally toward the first part of the year. Actually, applications are going out this fall, or information for the February, January time frame is when we'll bring folks in for the information sharing meeting and then the initial evaluation.
So they'll receive an email and an invite to take a written test then?
As long as we have an application on file, that's right.
So you got to put an application on file, guys. And then after they are invited to that written program, then what can they expect?
We generally take 25 to 30 individuals a year, so we'll rank folks based on the initial evaluation, and those subset of that group will be invited to a swimming test where we actually do pool evaluations. The diving here at the aquarium is a little bit different than most people are used to in the open water environment. Our exhibits are relatively tight, and obviously they're full of fish, so we require our divers to be fairly proficient with their buoyancy. Situational awareness has to be spot on. They've got to know where they are in the water column, where all of their gear is at any given time, so they're not running into the acrylic windows or to the animals and that sort of thing.
Got to take care of the exhibit.
That's right.
Invested. So also, in line with that, if they were affiliated with an agency, is there a set number of dives that they need to be able to bring in a logbook and show you?
Right, now all of that is on the website there. We require a minimum of 25 dives post-certification, and then you've got to have at least a dozen dives within the last couple of years or so.
Okay. Now, do they have to have CPR, AED requirements as well? Does that come into play?
We do. Prior to actually entering into the program, we've got to have proof of certification in first aid and CPR, as well as emergency oxygen administration.
Good deal. And how many volunteer divers are on staff here at the aquarium right now?
Currently, we've got about 174.
174.
So we bring everyone in teams of 6 every day, 7 days a week. We dive 363 days a year. So the only days off we get are Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And I'm going to tell you, folks, it's a wonderful thing. It's fun to be part of. I encourage you, if you're a diver, come help out. Volunteer some time. Come meet Mark. Be part of the Tennessee Aquarium.
Changing your own motor oil can save you money and time, but it can also be messy. From the moment the drain plug comes out until the last quart is added, it's anyone's guess where the oil will land. Keep it clean, quick, and easy with an oil change kit from Part City Auto Parts, on sale for $5, including shop towels, a funnel, drain pan, and hand cleaner.
Cumberland Auto Parts, 718 West Avenue, Crossville, and 6149 South York Highway, Clark Range. Your Part City Auto Parts store.
Part City.
Hello, I'm Harry McCulley with McCulley Siding and Windows. Now ladies, I know you're all about your home looking its best. Whether it's replacement windows, siding, vinyl decking railings, redecorating your kitchen or bathroom, or adding your own beautiful Better Living sunroom. At McCulley's, we know what you like and offer exclusive quality products and professional installation by our certified installers. Come see our showroom or go to McCulleysiding.com. Remember, we make home improvement easy. McCulley Siding and Windows, Crossville, Tennessee.
Need a website for your business? Maximum Site Design. Complete web design responsive with all current devices, desktops, smartphones, and tablets. With our SEO experience, we will move your business website to the top of the search engines. Visit us at MaximumSiteDesign.com.
Above and Below H2O is brought to you by Florida State Parks. Enjoy swimming, hiking, birding, picnicking, and more at Florida State Parks. From hidden beaches to historic landmarks, there's something for everyone. Discover the real Florida at 171 Florida State Park and Trail locations. Visit us online at www.floridastateparks.org.
Do you do Facebook? Find us on Facebook at Above and Below H2O. Then like us. Get to know more about the show. Ask us questions there.
Or if you'd like to learn more about scuba diving, got questions about it, or would like to take classes, find us on Perfect Reflection Scuba on Facebook. Another piece of scuba gear is flashlights. You wouldn't think about it, but when you descend during the water, through the water, light is absorbed. Sometimes you'll be looking in cracks and crevices and you'll want to be able to see. So you want a good scuba light. They come in many different varieties. You've got the old traditional bulb style lights that holds the C batteries or the D, which fit back in the case, or we've got the new LED lights, which conserve battery life and extend a lot longer, and actually are a lot brighter than some of our older flashlights. So you want to take that into consideration. Night diving is a wonderful type of diving. When you night dive, you want to have 1 or 2 flashlights.